I think one of the key challenges is obviously inflation and customer confidence. And we can see from last April onwards, the customer, and again, it coincides with all the news around the war and inflation and cost of living. So I think that's a challenge. I think customers are going to be far more cautious about what they spend. Now, you could say that clothing is a disposable income. Actually, it's in our sector, it's about considered choices. So she's thinking about higher ticket items and experiences. So I think getting the customer to buy product is a real challenge. And I think there's a lot of noise out there. So making sure that your brand purpose and your uniqueness is really important.
The key trading challenges for 2023 are that we're starting in a position of really high inflation still. We haven't yet annualised the interest rate rises that we've seen. And we are in a place where consumer confidence, while it's on the rise, is still much lower than it was this time last year. So we've got some uphill battles. The key trading opportunities for 2023 come in the fact that we are beginning to annualise some of last year's problems. So we are beginning to annualise the inflation rate changes. We are beginning to annualise some of the cost of living crisis, which means that we now understand how we can and what our opportunities are to trade out of that difficult period.
I think this year is interesting because a number of things going on at once. So you're definitely seeing cost per clicks rise and quite a few brands coming out of the market. And so the search volumes indicates the search volumes are coming down as well. So what that says is we've got to try and find some other channels to market. And certainly what I found interesting today was hear about some additional opportunities that perhaps I was either unaware of or which historically had been uneconomic, but with technology moving on and perhaps a more innovative business model from some of the partners, we can now reassess those channels.
People are much more aware of circularity and sustainability than they've ever been. And so getting someone to part of their cash on an item that's maybe not a commodity is harder. So you have to work harder as a business to get across your values. So I actually think that's an opportunity as well. And I think businesses that can adapt to that, can bring in new services and really talk to their customers about what they are doing to honour circularity. For us, it's launching a rental service, for instance, a really easy way of tapping into that trend.